Okay, so this is just to respond on earlier the question of how do you get your data for your class on nearpod. So what you can do is you have your nearpod lessons here, and you have these three dots right here. These are your options. Okay, there's different things here. You can duplicate, add to folder, export to PDF, or reports. If you export PDF, it exports your lesson, like what you created. If you export the reports, you can get the reports from what your students were responding to, like basically the data. So you can either do view all presentation, or okay, so you can click here, and then this does the report for part 1, 2, and 3, because I did them in separate parts. So here's the student participation, correct answer ratio. There's that. Or, let me press back. Hold on. Let me open it again. Or you just click on this here. And like these are the different dates that we worked on, because there were 2 different times that we did this presentation. So let's say I click here. It's going to ask me if I want to this comes out here, like that. And like you want to save it to your computer or to your drive, you can click download. You can put these options here. So this is session view, this is student view. Depends on what you want. Like if you want to see all the students, you'd click session. I would click PDF because we don't use this one right here. So you can put it in your local drive or Google Drive. You put in your Google Drive, I'll put it in your Google Drive. Local Drive will just, let me show you. It'll download as a PDF and save it to your computer. Here's what it would look like. All right, there are your students' names. All right, there's the percentages, all that stuff that we all are looking for. Okay. And this one, I know it has wrong because we just went through it because we skipped some stuff, but here's the, like, how many students got it correct. Like this one shows the correct one, and all that. Drawings it won't show for some reason, but yeah, because that was a drawing. Here was a multiple choice. Here it shows how many kids got it correct and all that. Okay, and if you were to, let's try it with the other one. If you were to download to PDF and then put it to the Google Drive, it'll ask you where do you want it in your Google Drive. So what I would suggest is like create a folder for it. So for right now, I'm going to put it to my history folder. Select, got it. And then I would go over here to my drive, go to my history folder, and it should be right around here somewhere. Here it is. So here it is. And it's in a PDF format, so if I want to download it later or print it out, I can print it out later. So here are my things. Say I want to look at it bigger. I would click here to download. There we go. So now I see how many slides, who created it, what date, what time, and the percentages. So here's a little bit more clear representation of what the students answered that day. So hopefully this answers your question on like downloading the students' responses or the student data, because I know that with nearpod we have very limited access through the free version, and my suggestion was either create it on slides like I do, because these are on Google Slides, or another option is you still create it the way you created on nearpod, but then you can export your nearpod later. That way you can add it back later through PDF. Okay, so here it exports everything I made through PDF. Yeah. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question. If you have any other questions, please let me know. Thank you.